Hello everyone, this is Scott here, and I just got out of seeing The House with a Clock in Its Walls about 2 months ago. Yeah, I forgot to do this one when I was doing stuff for the mag and Venom and things like that. The House with a Clock in Its Walls, also known as Goosebumps 2, but not really, I knew nothing about. It looked like a horror movie, and it's filmed kind of like a horror movie, and that's the best part of this. This movie has Jack Black and Cate Blanchett, which should be, like, pair them up for this forever and ever. They were awesome in it. They had a lot of fun in this movie, which does not hold back. It is a kid's movie, and yet at one point, Jack Black's character, this Uncle Jonathan, is reading a magic book that has blood and teeth and eyeballs. And it's not like, oh, we'll kidify it. No, it's got blood and teeth and eyeballs. And that's the best kind of, like, kids' horror, where it's, like, 80s Spielbergian, where they show you it, and it's scary and a little unsettling, but, like, it's toned. Like, it's not, like, violent gore of fountains of blood. It's some teeth. Yeah, like you know what's what. You know what's going on with it. And I think that really worked in this because it hammered home the stakes. It wasn't tame, even though it was a kid's movie. It was legit, like, scary for a kid, because this kid was legit scared, and it worked well for what he was doing, but he was kind of dumb, but he's a kid. What do you expect? The premise is literally this crazy scientist, magician, inventor put a clock in the house because he went nuts one day in the war. This takes place in like the 50s or 60s. He went nuts and built this stuff, and Jack Black's magician has been trying to find it because he's a friend, and Cate Blanchett's character is also a friend. They're trying to find this thing and figure it out. The kid's parents die, so he moves in with Uncle Jonathan, and he learns about this stuff, and adventures ensue. Of course, kid does stupid thing, and movie ensues. There's a cool battle with, like, magic pumpkins. I'll just leave it at that. There's really good effects. It's really well done. The costumes look great. The sound, everything is fantastic. It looks right. When you look at it, you're like, man, this Goosebumps sequel is great. There is a Goosebumps sequel. It flopped hard because it came out 2 weeks after this, and everybody got Jack Black Goosebumps out of their system with this movie. It is based on a 70s, I believe, novel where there's, I think, a dozen. So we might franchise this, and I'm okay with that because these characters are super fun. It's worth seeing. I mean, I had no expectations going in aside from, wasn't it a horror? Oh, it's actually like a Jack Blackie thing. It's legitimately funny. It's legitimately kooky, and legitimately has good, earnest stakes for what's happening. Like, things feel right in the sense of what's happening, even though it's weird, weird magic stuff. But there's a sense of groundedness in it, which is a hard thing to explain. If you want to know my reverse thoughts on that, I just talked about Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald, and how that world is really tenuous and doesn't really make sense in some ways. This one does make sense in how others are perceiving what's going on and how they're hiding it or embracing it. So it is very well done in that way, and I definitely recommend it. It is a lot of fun. It's a family movie in parts, but also it works because it owns up to the fact that there's blood magic and things going on with blood and teeth and eyeballs. And they don't soften it. They show it, but they don't, like, glorify it or gorify it. It's just there. Like, look, it's the Necronomicon. Yep, that's the book made out of skin. Like, they're not hiding that. That's not what the movie is. But, like, they're not hiding that. Like, it's weird magic stuff. And a little kid watching this would be like, oh, that's kind of cool. It's that kind of thing where they see the trailer for the Friday the 13th movie and they might want to see it, but the actual movie would scare them. It's the trailer level of things where it's, like, enough to be scary and not, like, talk down to them at the same time by toning it down and saying, this is too scary for you. It does a really good balance in that. So I'll leave it at that. It is a recommended movie. It's probably going to be on DVD and Blu-ray shortly, so you're not going to see it in theaters at this point, but definitely check it out. It's a lot of fun. And for all you Jack Black haters, he's great in this. Like, it's not one of his typical comedies. There's moments, but it's legitimately a good one. He's on a bit of a roll with this stuff. It's a lot of fun. I will leave that at that. Thank you for watching. Check out all my stuff over at GuiltyPleasureCinema.com. Cyclops Scott for Twitch, for YouTube, and I'm on Twitter. You can find Guilty Pleasure Cinema on Facebook as well. I'm on JobberRadio.com. I'm on Reckless Eating here and there. I'm on Zion Mainframe here and there. I've also been on They Must Be Destroyed on Site podcast as well. Lots of stuff. You can find me all over the place. And Box Officer live every Sunday at 4 p.m. on Twitch, except for late December. Out of town. Got to visit family. Got priorities. But that's that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.